Hi, this is Austin's Reviews. I'm Jeremy, and Austin is so he won't be here today. Today, we're going to be reviewing... Why am I doing this with my hands? Today, we're going to be reviewing The Thief Who Wasn't There, the fourth Amarthetis book by Michael McClung. Back at it. It was first published June 5th, 2015. It was self-published. The Kindle edition is about 250 pages. The summary that I have from Goodreads is, Belarus, saved from utter destruction, is now plunged into vicious civil war. I speak good. Amra has vanished, and while Holgren has a plan to find her and bring her back, the plan teeters between impossibility and insanity. But before he can even implement his plan, Holgren will have to deal with 3 separate armies both vying for control of Belarus. Really? Belarus? Country. Who view him as a threat, an inconvenience, or as a potential tool. He'll have to trap and break his will. I wrote this. Why can't I read this? He'll have to trap and break to his will one of the monstrous Riftspawn, abominations born of the Telemark's madness and power. And after that, he'll have to traverse several of the 11 hells in order to steal from the Black Library an ancient artifact of incredible power. I'm not going to edit that. And here's my summary. It's like I've never filmed these before. Jesus. Holgren deals with various political factions as he searches for a way to bring Amra back. After discovering a method, he goes to the Hells and enacts his absurd and dangerous plan. It works. I'm such a good summarizer. The things I liked about this book, I liked it says the title, I like the lore, I like the world. The book was good. But this book is from the perspective of Holgren. Amra, at the end of the last book, has been kind of shunted in between the planes and is now in her own kind of separate pocket dimension. Holgren now has to do his damnedest to get Amra back from this kind of rift that she has found herself in. And because of that, we get a lot more, internal view of him. We get to see how he processes information and makes decisions. And boy, does having powerful magic make for some interesting decisions of why... I just vaporized that person because I was frustrated with them and I didn't like what they were doing. So I wanted to be done with this whole thing, so I just vaporized them. Oh, that's different. Why does it look like I'm leaning all the way over here? This book is only kind of tangentially related to the Eightfold Goddess and her blades again, which I really didn't like The Thief Who Spat in Luck's Good Eye, book 2, because of the absence, but it worked here. This book was a filler. It doesn't particularly further the plot other than Holgren rescuing Amra, which is fine. I really enjoyed that. I loved Holgren. I love everything about it. I love seeing him try and figure out where Amra is, how to get her back, what that looks like, and in the meantime, dealing with these other political factions of Belarus when he really doesn't want to be involved. There's numerous times in the book where he just goes, I want nothing to do with this civil war that's happening. I just want to find Amra. If you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. But then everybody doesn't leave him alone. And so he's then forced to do drastic kinds of things, and I really like that. There are small interludes with Amra and the blade that parts the night, which are fun and kind of give us a glimpse of what Amra is doing during this time. I really like that. It's very interesting. It also gives us insight into the blade itself and how it kind of functions in its own thought process, because now it has kind of become part of Amra in that way. I thought the chapter link was good. Yes. It has interesting environments. We have Belarus and Lucernus, which are both kind of interesting urban cities, but we also get to see Holgren travel to the Hells and explore through there. The environments are varied and unique. Well, maybe not the cities, but they're at least different. And I really enjoyed that and how McClung kind of tells the hells and the different kind of levels of them and how he explains them as stacked plates of different sizes and various stuff like that. It's really neat. I really enjoyed that. My dislikes, it doesn't have a map. I feel like a broken record. I've done enough of these where we're now starting to come to the part where these reviews don't really have anything bad to say. Just, I tend to focus on the good stuff. There really wasn't anything standout that was bad in this book. So it was just, oh, cool. Great, works for me. Like, there is a reason that Austin is supposed to be here. He acts as my counter for these reviews. I hype all this stuff up, and he tears it down. Both of us are important. Unfortunately, he's busy. My highlights for this book, I love Holgren. I think he's a great character. I think the aspects of him that we get to see more involved, the magic and how his thought process works and the decision making he has to do to try and get Amber back and all of these things, wonderful. I really like the magic too, because before we kind of got like a side view, mainly from Amber's view, but now we have Holgren's and how he views magic itself and its purpose and the different kinds of things with it. And one of the things he goes is like, some mages are really good with fire. Me, I'm abysmal. Oh, awful. And I really like that thought process of how he describes magic in this almost journal-like book. My score, 8. I liked it. It was good. I really like Holgren. I like all this stuff. It was a filler book. Totally fine. But I enjoy Holgren, and I enjoyed the story that McClung told. Austin's going to give this a 4. He would say that the magic Holgren uses is neat, but this book is filler. And possibly could have been compressed or even combined with another book. And I can see that. But that would have made the book, I don't know, McClung's books have been roughly 200 to 300 pages, and this would have made a 400 or 500 page book just to kind of condense that. Granted, it could have been a nice set of vignettes in the middle. Would have been fine. It could have been done either way, but McClung tends to focus on the shorter end. There are books that are related to this that I don't feel like talking about. My boosted for today is coloring books. That's gonna seem weird, but I love coloring books. They're great. You can color stuff. And I don't have a good way to... Here, this is what I've colored so far. See? Look. Nice colors. You just get some pencils and color. It's very relaxing. I would recommend it. That's why I'm boosting it. Alright, that's all. Thanks for watching. I end these in the normal way. I don't know what it is. Bye!